What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Opus 14 card of the week. Today we have Garland. Did a little bit of reading on this card already, but it is pretty sick and I'm pretty excited about it. So, again, we have no new real spoilers, so nothing else to talk about this week, but we do have these. It's always something good to look forward to on Thursdays and stuff. So, it's going to be hard to top this one with this week coming up, but I still think it's going to be good. The set's getting better and better. We finally got the new Garland art. We talked about that a little while back. So this is nice. All right, let's get into the card. Fire, 4-drop, Garland, Knight, forward. If Garland is dealt damage by a summon or an ability, that damage becomes 0 instead. When a backup is put from the field into the break zone, draw a card. Flare, S, tap, choose a forward, break it. Then your opponent selects one backup they control and put it into the break zone. All right, and then we went in here. Obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind is Knights. This is a playable Garland Knight 4-drop with an amazing ability. That Knight deck just keeps getting more L's thrown into it and more real good cards. This one is going to probably take the cake. And yeah, he talks about there's other Garlands, and we only saw this Garland thanks to Rampier. Also, his first thoughts were Knights too, adding Avelia to buff a card. He is a little weak, so that makes sense. And then, yeah, they start using Shift Spell, which they can include in case for the mirror matchups. Yeah, so this damages his protection or whatever is reduction. Again, that's my problem. See, it says become 0. It isn't reduced to 0 like they wanted to fix that term, but whatever. And then Philia case is already showing up, and talks about Philia, not being able to deal with this. So it's a good counter to the Philia game up. Yeah, Gwen is finally going to be able to bring us a fire target other than the other Garland and Rain, so this is going to be helpful. And then I don't really much care about this other stuff, but the effect we do want to talk about is when a backup is put from the field into the break zone, draw a card. So it does mean any backup that can break itself and send itself to get something else back. So you can play this Black Mage or whatever. And then we have cards like the Lulu that he talks about going into, being able to send a backup, deal 5k to something, and then draw a card. But I know it's going to be tough, but also if you put Ursula in there and you just start sending your monks to the break zone, you're going to draw a bunch of cards and deal damage and stuff, or pump Ursula. So it's going to make it hard. Fire, Earth, Monks is not going to be out of the realm of possibilities too, because you have Sabin, and it just leaves you open to playing Amaterasu and other cards like that. The biggest problem with this card is his just power level, I guess. The way the game's going, everything's getting bigger and stronger and taller and higher up there, right, in the power department, and he is not, but he has enough of these things to protect him, right? And his S ability is pretty fair with the large amount of Garlands. You can splash an extra one in there and then just have these open to you. So he can, get rid of forwards and your opponent's backups all at once. So if you have multiple Garlands and you're able to stand this guy up a few turns, it's going to be good. The main thing too is you can, what's it called? I can't remember, but it's like that FF11 card. You can activate a Knight or whatever. If you have a Garland in hand, or two Garlands, right? A few Garlands. We can always search these with Realm and other cards. You can, tap him, break a forward, and your opponent selects a backup to control, put it in the break zone, activate, do it again. Or even if you have him with Brave on the second one, you can attack and then do it, so that way you can make sure to clear your path, and then I think it's called Clady, the backup, clear the path and then get in the damage while sending 4 cards of your opponent to the break zone. So there's definitely a lot of possibility with this. Yeah, it just seems like a really strong card. I guess it's just going to depend how well he survives, right? So is dealt damage by summons or abilities, that damage becomes 0. So we might be seeing a lot of more that 1-drop Chuku lane that kind of gets rid of that effect, allowing us to deal with him. So if he does do that second effect, because I think once it's put on the stack, you can negate his effect, and then before that effect resolves, you can Amaterasu him. I feel like there's a possibility there where that works. But either way, being able to blank him or just like straight remove him is going to be the thing. So cards that just say RFG or remove from the board is going to be something that we need going forward. Searching him isn't a problem. He's 4-drop fire and a knight and a forward. So I know there's lots of things in there that get us there. All in all, a pretty decent card. Next week, Kageyama-san will reveal another full art legend with incredible, awesome, and artwork. Like I said, this is something that we're looking forward to every week, so these are fun. What are your thoughts? Do you guys think this card is overpowered, or do you think it's gonna fall flat? I don't know. Let me know. Do you think this is enough to bring Fire Water Knights out of or push Fire Water Knights right into that competitive edge that it needed, like push it in that direction, or not? Thanks for listening, guys. This one's short, but hope you liked it anyway. Thanks for listening.